Good morning, good afternoon, good evening in some places. Good people, it's Dawson coming to you. And I wanted to speak today on my video about self-love. And I think what people want to understand and should understand about self-love is that it comes from within first. Um, we all want to know who we are and we desire to be our best and live our happiest lives, and the only way that we can truly fulfill our fullest potential in this life is to truly fill our own cups up first with our self-love. Now, what is self-love? Self-love is loving yourself so much to the point, to the capacity, to the amount where your cup is always filled, and when people come in your presence, they can feel your energy because it overflows into their field, into their energetic field. So that's what self-love is. Self-love is loving yourself when you're down, when you're high, when you're low. Self-love is knowing who you are even when you mess up. Self-love is a lot of things across the board, and it's many ways to obtain self-love. Um, a couple techniques that you can try out for self-love: meditating, and really learning what meditation means to you, for you directly, and connecting with yourself within. Meditating is a technique that I use to get in tune with myself, to feel how I feel, to check in with my being, with my spirit, with my soul. Um, Also, you can also use self therapy. There's therapy for people, out therapy outlets, just to vent to whomever, maybe a friend, maybe a professional, maybe your family member. That's loving yourself, being able to express your emotions, and speak to how you feel, and not bottling it in, and not allowing it to drain you and constantly run your mental. um, Self love will help you get to a place where you're enjoying your life to its full capacity, where you're enjoying your hobbies, and you are doing working in the positions that you want to work in, the positions that you desire. Your creative juices are flowing, and self love has a lot of benefits to it now. And if it's something that you're lacking, then you probably having areas in your life where you're not understanding the frustrations. Self love also, helps out your relationships with others, whether it be a intimate connection, whether it be a family relationship, a friendship, a job relationship. You show up, and you show up at your best, and people can see it. They can see your glow, and it all comes from within first. It all comes from how you presenting yourself to yourself is how the world will view you. Um, Now, if taking care of your body and taking care of your flesh is just as important as within. Eating the right foods and taking care of your health is very important for self love. Now, you don't want to be raised more in one area. It's always a balance that you want to keep collect with. Um, I know one thing for me, the self love has taught me and showed me the benefits of when I love myself, how I can love other people. The statement is true: hurt people hurt people. So it's not until you truly can love yourself well, where you want to project the love that you want to give, you want to give that to yourself as well. So, um, how you feel about yourself, it will reflect. It reflects in your relationships. So, to the most important thing is to love yourself more. Most importantly, even at your low moments, even at your high moments, love yourself. It all comes from within the heart. And I know one technique that I really, really I like to read books. I like to delve into my personal hobbies. That's the way I love myself, working out and reading books and meditating and writing music and drawing and creating art. That's how I love myself. That's my free time, and I make sure that I have time to do those things to cater to myself, because that's a way that I show love to myself. That's one of the ways I love myself. Now, if we don't have enough time, then we need to make some time, at least for something that we enjoy, something that we can go and do and allow our mind to be free and escape from all of life's obstacles. And meditating, like I said, is one of the best techniques thus far, because and I'll be making more videos on meditation. So I'll save that stuff for later mainly. But I do want to explain the benefits of meditating, because it really helps you gain clarity and insight on your mental capacity. It helps bring clarity to your soul's purpose. It does a lot of things for you, and is driven by very powerful forces. So I will make more videos on that, discussing that. But even we find, sometimes we find ourselves in relationships and we're not fulfilled in, and we don't know why, and we wondering why are we so frustrated in these relationships. And most of the time it's because we're neglecting ourselves, we're neglecting our own desires, we don't have boundaries set for ourselves. Self-love, that's one of the most important things, is having very strict boundaries that you are bound to, that you won't bend or cross, because you love yourself and you understand who you are and the necessaries that you need, the necessities that you require to be loved. And you know what you can tolerate and what you not. I mean, gaining clarity and knowing who you are, that's one of the most important things. Because if you don't know who you are, then you allow other people to tell you and define you. So the most important thing is to love yourself, to know, to gain insight on who you are. Um, Cater to your hobbies and cater to the things you love, and I guarantee, once you start doing those things, you start feeling better, your relationships increase, your job performance increase, your finances increase, everything around you increase. The people around you even seem different, and it's just because you're loving yourself. People can feel that energy. You come in the room and you're glowing, and they're gonna want to start knowing why. They're gonna want to start seeing what's the difference. They won't be able to pinpoint it, but they'll see a different glow. And it all boils down to loving yourself, and having boundaries, and protecting your energy. And a part of loving yourself, you don't allow everything. No could be a good word. It could be a good friend to you. You say no to things that don't serve you. You don't allow things to come into your life that no longer serves you. Whether it's something that you may want and desire it. Your flesh may want and desire it, but we know that it's not good for us. So saying no, adopting the word no, could be one of the best things you do for yourself, honestly. And another technique that is really, really useful in developing self-love is adopting a spiritual aspect of some kind, whether it be religion that you uphold to, or rather, I'm a spiritual person. I don't really adopt. I'm a spiritual person. I don't believe in um, you know certain man-made traditions and judgments. And with that being said, love is a universal code. Love is a universal code in any religion or any spiritual aspect that you ever learn in this world. And that's what I base my spirituality off. So if I'm maneuvering in love and I'm maneuvering compassion with myself first, then I can definitely deal with other people outside of myself in the same way. Okay, so having a